Hopefully this is quick because I'm standing in the way of you and a break. So let's get started. For those who don't know, I am the chair of the ANZREG committee and you are watching the ANZREG conference. So I hope you understand what ANZREG means. But if you don't, it's the Australia-New Zealand Regional Ex Libris User Group. Um, Next, we've got everybody who is on the committee, in case you're unaware. Some of them you've seen over the last 2 days, some of them you will see tomorrow. I'm not going to read out everybody's name, I don't think. I think I did that last year and that was too much. But while we're talking about the committee, as Deborah mentioned earlier, she is going to take a step back from the committee, and we will miss her terribly. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Deborah for all of the amazing work on the committee she's done over the years. She's always the level head and always ready with a zinger of an example or a great webinar idea for us to action. Deborah has been on the committee since 2018, which is about 4 years longer than anybody else who is currently on the committee. So she's our rock, and we will miss her terribly. We want to say thank you to Deborah for all of her hard work, particularly during this year's conference, because she probably should have left the committee already, but we wouldn't let her. And she stepped in yesterday when there were quite a few technical issues. So on that note, yes, if you are interested in joining the committee, we will be sending out a call for nomination soon. So keep your eyes out for that. But thank you, Deborah. All right, next, I just want to say a quick thank you to those on the planning subcommittee. So it's a lot of work to plan this conference. I think it's been a great program so far, and there's still plenty of more exciting presentations to come, especially tomorrow. Next, we will talk about last year's conference and how great it was. So quick recap of our last 12 months. Last year's conference was actually really successful. We were very happy with it. So this was the first time we offered institutional tickets, which was a great success. So we had 37 institutions register and 10 individuals. So this saw an average of about 110 attendees across all of our live sessions. We also put all of the recordings up on our YouTube channel in the first week of July last year, so about 11 months, and we have had 1,500 views, I calculated this morning, more than actually, over the 18 videos that are currently available on YouTube. If you've missed any sessions this year, this is a reminder that they will be available on our YouTube channel in the coming weeks. So you can go back and watch all of the ones that you missed, or just watch your favorite again. I don't know, that might be something you're into. Next, as you may be aware, the committee meets with Ex Libris quarterly. We initially reach out to Alan Oliver, who you saw yesterday, and we will hear from again tomorrow. He's the Director of Community Engagement. We send an agenda, and based on that, Alan will invite other Ex Libris staff to address our topics. So we've recently met with Luda and Martin, who work in support, but he invites whoever is relevant to what we want to talk about. And this is your reminder, if you have anything you wish to raise with Ex Libris management directly, please reach out to the committee at any time and let us know. We are here to advocate for you and help you in any way you can. Next slide. And this brings me to my next point. Speaking of support, we were hoping to have a support session at the conference this year, but Martin Boucher, who is the Director of Customer Care, is actually on holiday this week. How rude. So he has very kindly agreed to hold a separate support webinar in a couple of weeks for the community. We have tentatively suggested the 3rd of July at about 4 p.m. AEST. We had a chat, and that we're hoping that will allow New Zealanders to travel home from work and log on again afterwards. Martin is in Germany, so it means he doesn't have to get up at a ridiculous time to join us. But we will confirm that date soon and put out a call on the listserv for questions once we have the confirmed date. That way Martin can gather proper answers for everybody and answer them satisfactorily. So yeah, we will do that soon. Next up is another way for you to connect to the Ex Libris user community through attending the Igloo conference. So whether you have the means this year to get to Italy or you will be watching from home. Igloo is the international community of Ex Libris users. So it's a really great way to hear about how people around the world are making the most of the same products that you use every day. Early bird registrations are now open and will close on the 14th of July, after which the price of tickets will go up a little bit. So get in early. And as always, ANZREG will host a wrap-up webinar in October where you can hear from attendees who attended both virtually and online. So keep your eye out for that one as well. Now on to the boring stuff. You may have seen a couple of months ago, we held a vote to change our bylaws. Now, unfortunately, we did not receive enough overall votes. Our bylaws actually say we have to have at least 2/3 of our member institutions voting, and we definitely didn't get that many. So this means we'll have to hold another vote in the coming weeks. We have updated quite a lot of our primary contacts because I got a lot of bounce backs the first time we ran this, which I think is part of why we didn't get enough people voting. But it is a manual process for us. So if you think your primary contact information for your institution might not be up to date, or if you see an email on the listserv saying that we've sent out the vote, but no one at your institution has seen it, please email anzreg.committee@gmail.com with the new details. Hopefully, we do plan to send out, contact the institutions we get a bounce back from. Last time I did this, I don't think we got around to contacting everybody because I think I got about 40 bounce backs. So yeah, we will try and reach out if we don't hear from you, but otherwise, please reach out to us. We will pester you or somebody at your institution until you vote, until we get our 2/3 voting, because this has been something that has actually been going on for about 3 years now. And it's just taken a long time to get to. So hopefully it will be done soon. You can see all the proposed changes to the bylaws on our website still if you're unsure what I'm talking about. But the basic gist is we currently don't have terms of length that say how long we have to stick this out for if we're on the committee. And there's a couple of other things like defining specific roles for people on the committee and things like that. It's not very exciting, which is also probably another reason why we didn't get many people voting. Anyway, that was all the boring stuff. So if anybody has any questions right now, let me know quickly. Otherwise, you can always get in contact with the committee at anzreg.committee@gmail.com, and somebody will read your email at some stage. There are a few of us who log in and read that. I'm just going to quickly scroll up. I think everybody's just saying thanks to Deborah, but I will quickly check the chat. Yes, great legacy, Deborah. The voting will continue until morale approves, correct, Hugh? We will vote until we no longer have to vote anymore. All right, that's it from me. And nobody is asking any questions. So we can go to a break 1 minute early. This is a short break. We'll be back in 10 minutes at 3 o'clock Melbourne time. And then we've got 2 more sessions for the afternoon. And if you're fading away, today finishes early. We're finishing at 3:35, so hold on for less than an hour left. All right, thank you, and I'll see you in about 10 minutes.